see what we got. Dude from Indonesia. Good old E4. All right. Knight comes out. Standard stuff, Italian game. I'm going to fried liver this dude. Oh, this is not the best move. Simply capture. Support the center. Beautiful development. Yeah, that's actually a clever gambit. Folks in the some lower rating ranges will I've fallen for it actually. We'll take the pawn, the quote free pawn. Then it just brings the queen out. And since this pawn is weak, if you castle, you're in immediate danger. It's it gets pretty messy. Easiest thing is to just trade off their only active piece. And now look at this massive lead in development we have. Pretty strong center. Yeah, I got no issues with this. Can even throw a check in here. I think we should. Okay, let's jump out this way. This looks like a nice move. Bishop can't take because he's pinned. And I attack this pawn. Also threatening this pawn over here. See what we got. Oh, this looks like fun. Can we pile pressure? Then what? He just kicks? Maybe we just take this free pawn. Attacking the rook. Another pawn incoming. Too slow. Who's too slow? Graphics are too slow? Or am I too slow? I might be too slow. Also, there's a nicer developing square for our knight. Queen is out in the open. You bet it is. All right, should we just keep eating pawns? Feels greedy, but I don't see a problem with it. Oh, you know what's... Well, it doesn't really do anything. I was going to go here. Because then if he takes, I take here. But again, it doesn't do anything. So let's just eat another pawn. His knight now has no good squares. Not only that, yeah, now I'm just attacking another pawn. Yeah, queen is out in the open, but look at my opponent's pieces. They're all just like... These two guys are both pinned to the king. All right, not anymore. It's okay. Rook comes out. That's fine. But I'm actually now attacking this pawn too. I think I'm going to take... No, I can't do that. That would be bad because of this move. So let's prep it by playing this. Yeah, I'm just up 2 pawns cleanly out of the opening. And he's got... Yeah, I'm ready to go here, here. Oops, not there. B6, that's where I want to go. Any advice for a chess player stuck at 600 elo? Yes, I have some advice for you. Right here is the logo for the Chess Lab school community. I'm building out the courses right now. There's actually several modules live already. It's a free online community for chess players who are, starting out on their chess journey, looking to improve. And yeah, we have live coaching every single Monday. So definitely be there for that. Link is in my bio. And then in addition, all of these practical games, so games where I explain what's going on during the game, I include the analyses in there. So if you want to review those, definitely join the Chess Lab. I'll drop the link actually in the comments here. Looks like our opponent disconnected here. Sucks. That's okay. All right, let's check out. So here's a chess lab. Do a quick look here. I'll have to zoom out so you guys can see it. So yeah, this is the about page of the school community. If you're not a member, then you can't even see that. On the right side, yeah, so this little button here will say, it'll be yellow and it will say join now. So yeah, join if you're interested in getting better at chess. We'll have live calls, live coaching calls, just like this. So you'll be able to get direct feedback on your own games. And then there's also courses in the classroom. So I'm actually building out these as well. And then we're also going to have tournaments and stuff like that in there. So direct feedback, great way to learn, great way to get better. It's a ton of fun. It's a blast. So, all right, let's review this guy. So yeah, our opponent here, out of the opening, he went for a gambit that fortunately I'd seen before, so I didn't fall for it, but just got him in a not so great position, and he just kept bleeding pawns. So, all right, good old Italian game opening. Yeah, he jumps in. Easiest move is to just trade, develop in the center. Castle your king out of the center. So this is a clever move. It's actually a sneaky hidden tactic when they play this, because this bishop here cannot retreat back because the pawn is in the way. What they're prepping next is this pawn push. Bishop has only one safe square to go to. It's right here. And then they push here, supported by that pawn, and the bishop is trapped. Best move would then be to play a desperado, meaning, oh, the bishop is going to die anyway, may as well take something down with it, and then attack this pawn. You eat a pawn, you force a king to lose castling rights. But I was like, no sense in giving up a bishop for just a pawn, even if it brings the king out, so I just played a4. No problem. Computer actually likes this move. Sets up an old scholar's mate here. Could defend like this, could defend like this. But then I would just take, so this might be best. Yeah. All right, back to the game. Then he pushes in the center, and I'm like, okay, I'm happy to take that, because if he can't recapture with the queen, otherwise he loses the queen. Recaptures the pawn, I throw in a check. He has to block. I throw in this check. Now the bishop blocks. Now both of these bishops are pinned. Dark squared bishop can't move, otherwise the rook takes the king. That's illegal. Same thing with the light squared bishop, can't move, otherwise my light squared bishop takes the king. Another legal move. All right, queen comes out. Whenever you have a pin, you PP on the PP, meaning you put pressure on the pinned piece. So this guy cannot move in this direction because he's pinned to the king. He can only go this way, in which case I would just recapture. So this queen is not in danger because she can't be captured. Additionally, the queen is also attacking this pawn and this pawn. What does he do? He defends this pawn. Probably the wisest pawn to defend, because this one doesn't have any supporting pawns that can defend anymore. So I take. Now the rook is under fire. He could develop this way, but then I would take that because the bishop can't take because the bishop is pinned. So he pushes a pawn. That's best because the pawn is defended by the knight. So I take the other pawn. Then he trades, and I threw in what's called a Zwischenzug, or an intermezzo, an in-between move, where the most natural move is recapturing this bishop with either the pawn or the queen. But when you're up material, you can trade. So I throw in this check, capturing the queen, trading off the queen, and then I recapture the bishop. And then the king moves over. We just developed towards the center, and our opponent left the game. Not sure what happened. One time, I didn't intentionally abandon the game, but it just happened when my phone died. was playing on my phone. I had to race up to my computer, and by the time I got to my computer, the game had timed out. So, is what it is. Happens.